Well, you guys know what I'm gonna ask you next, right?
No.
No,
Are you ready?
I'm not ready yet. I have to watch Johnny's screensaver.
It's like, I know exactly what's gonna happen next, but I can't stop watching.
I'm ready, by the way.
I know you are. You're always ready. I appreciate that, Johnny.
What are you trying to say?
You know what I'm trying to say.
Last time on the Phantoms of Delaware.
This is the start of the end of Arthur.
Well, I go back to Arthur, and I look at the carriage driver. I'm like, "Do you have the key?"
No. You cannot have that key. I like him in there. You know why? Because as long as he's in there, I can walk away and not think about him.
Why did they drag you out here?
You are here to help us develop countermeasures.
So my assignment is what exactly?
The rest of the tent seems to be filled with crates and workstations, and what you can very clearly see are these metal men.
Study of the automaton, of course.
You're pretty sure that Arthur is performing some kind of autopsy right now. You aren't getting anything. There seems to be no active magic affecting this.
Without saying a word, I look back towards the cages.
You notice something very odd. You let out these tendrils of arcane energy, but as soon as they get within 10 feet of this individual, they vanish.
I don't remember what we were doing.
So basically, what was happening last session is that y'all were trying to figure out this robot that was laying on the table, and Hannah made the most progress as far as discerning that there was some kind of binding runes and capabilities to this robot. Arthur just knew how to take this thing apart without breaking it. And Chaff was lost in the sauce, staring at it. And then Arthur decided, you know what, I'm gonna make a wand that'll tell me what magic.
You're saying that like it was a dumb decision.
It was a great decision. And then in the process of doing so, he decided, you know what, let me see what's up with the people in the cages. And then he said, Havana Kedavra! And
It's Leviosa.
And nothing happened. He watched his magic disappear into the void around this lone prisoner. After Arthur watches his spell just dissipate around this individual, they stand up and approach the edge of their cell, eyes fixated on the wizard.
Kind of like it's broken. Just tap the wand on my hand. Just look at it. Put it away in a pocket somewhere. Just say, I am making no progress here. I'm gonna go check the progress on my tent. Walk outside.
The outside of it seems to be complete.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the guards that are stationed at the entrance of the research tent.
There are 2 guards posted outside of the tent. both in the typical uniform with the gray and blue trim, and they're just kind of like eyeing you, not really talking too much. And there's still the sound of constant artillery fire and the smell of ash and smoke.
All right. I'm going to walk up to guard number A.
Guard number A.
I'm going to completely ignore guard letter B. No, I messed it up.
Guard letter 2.
Yeah. Of course. When I try to scramble my brain, I get it right. Just any guard. I just, with one hand, I'm going to be Merlining a page. Merlining a page. And just kind of just out of view while I just talk to him first before I show it to him. What? The tent isn't even finished? What are you lazy oafs doing? It should have been done the moment I asked for it. And I'm going to show him the note while just talking to him like that. And I want the note to say, the prisoner inside the tent is dangerous and may be listening. Find a reason to take me to the captain.
He eyes your note and then eyes you.
And just, did you hear me?
Are you trying to persuade him?
No.
Then he just simply scoffs like, and then just looks away from you. And the other guard letter 2
See,
is just snickering at the interaction.
I'll just walk off towards the densely packed part of the camp.
As you attempt to start walking away, the guards do call out to you. Hey, where do you think you're going?
With Mage Hand, bringing that same note and just shaking it in their face.
We have him under control. You need to get back to your research, wizard.
Research hasn't ceased until my problem is seen to.
Your problem is imaginary. Now get back inside, or else you will lose your private tent privileges.
Walking back inside, problems. Gonna hand him the wand of detect magic. Just say, try it for yourself then.
He takes it from you and just looks at you and just pockets it. Thank you.
I can make that disappear. Do you want to test the theory? Or simply be a fool?
Listen, I'm going to make this clear to you. It's nothing personal. We've just been given very specific orders, and I've been told that you are prone to many different antics. So, under orders, we are not to adhere to anything you have to say unless it specifically pertains to your research.
But it does, you fool!
That includes any dangers you may or may not perceive within this tent. Unless there is something you want to tell us on how that prisoner is related to the machines, then we will not be listening to you. Do you understand? This isn't garage, wizard.
Yes, I can tell it isn't garage. Because the soldiers over there listen to when there's problems. Very well then. There was something I wasn't telling you. This part is a lie. I want to roll deception.
Alright. Are you gonna say the lie first?
Yeah, I was putting a pause to help you with your editing.
Yo mama.
Yo mama.
Yo mama.
Yo mama's daddy.
No! Not Uncle Charlie.
Charlie! That prisoner seems to be casting something that is interfering with the... What are those things called again? The metal people? Did they give me a name?
He just called it a machine. That's all he called it.
That is interfering with the metal man. You want me to perfect the design? Make them yours? Well, I can't. Well, that person is casting something. And it might be dangerous.
He's casting something? You're saying that he possesses magic?
Yes! Yes, that is why I gave you the wand! My goodness, this is definitely not garage.
You could have just said that, wizard.
I did! Oh my goodness, and
No,
they're hard
you
of
handed
hearing as
me
well.
a piece of paper that said, "Please take me to your commander. There is something strange about the prisoner." You know, you really need to work on your communication skills.
And just pinching the top of my beak, and what did the rest of the notes say, pray tell?
Who cares? Now, how do I use this? He pulls the wand back out.
Just internally screaming, just why?
Oh, you better be ready, Arthur. You better be ready. All these guys are gonna push all your buttons.
I didn't know I had it easy when they had common knowledge back in garage. My museum did do wonders educating the common folk. How do I use this? It's just a box. It's just like, you put things in. My God.
The best invention since fire.
Okay. He's asking you how he's supposed to use the wand.
It's simple. Even you should be able to grasp it. Simply just flick your wrist like you're tossing something from the front of the wand. Don't actually toss the wand. And it should cast. Doesn't need your magical abilities, it just needs its own.
Alright, and you want me to point it at him?
Well, at this point, he's probably heard us, but I'd rather you make it discreet and act like you're trying to look at the robot inside.
Whatever you say. He straight up walks into the tent, gets close to the cell, and just flicks the wand while standing within very close range of this guy. Clearly ignoring all of your instructions. What a surprise. Nothing happened. And you could barely see this stranger's face, but he's smiling from inside his cell. As the guard turns back around.
So, more experiments then. Just ignore the guard at this point. Just unmaking the wand. It's mine. Give it back.
What are Henna and Chaff doing right now inside the tent?
Arson. Legally.
I'm watching this entire scene.
You're watching this entire scene?
Yep, I am.
Hannah's gonna look at the guard and be like, if he says it can work, it can work. What do you know about magic, guard? Gonna get all pissy on him.
Clearly nothing. Now, why don't you all stop wasting time and get back to whatever research you're supposed to be doing?
And she looks at Arthur and she's like, what do you need this dude to do for you?
He says that this man is trouble, but he's in a cell, and the rest of us are not.
And she's gonna look at Arthur and say, why is he trouble?
Looking at the guard first. Just saying, oh yes, because there's no spells that can melt iron, change iron shape. Open a door when it's locked. There's nothing like that anywhere.
Wait, what about where they held you, Arthur, when they took you here?
The metal boxcar?
Could we put him in there?
It'd be an excellent idea. But like I just said, there are many ways a wizard can escape a cell if they wished.
I thought it was an anti-magic spell. She's kind of looking over the robot thing.
That was the guy actually laughing at Arthur while he was saying that. That wasn't just me.
I wasn't sure. It sounded like a fake laugh, so I wasn't sure. So she's going to, she's kind of leaning over the table looking at the robot. She's like, we really just need something to dispel the binding magic more than anything. Is there maybe a way we could give him magical handcuffs or something? There's nothing like that. She's looking at Arthur.
This is going to take a second. Magical. Cut to the chaff episode.
While you all are discussing this, the man in the cell leans in closer to the bars of the cage with his hands out of the cage, and he kind of crosses his fingers.
What do you mean crosses his fingers?
Like saying a lie?
No, like he puts his hands together with his fingers intertwined.
Hannah's gonna smirk and look at him and be like, you know something about these robots, don't you?
Hold on, let me get the voice right. I might. Or I might not. Looks at Arthur.
Ah, you daft little cat!
Quite a neat trick you have there. Never seen anyone produce items out of nowhere. Is that fabrication magic?
Give me a second,
Pull it out of his
it's
butt magic.
He just poops out items.
He lays an egg.
here it is. I'm gonna summon using the already wand of detect magic, taking it back from the guard, just yoinking it out of his hand. I'll change it into a wand of secrets. The wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can expend a charge to see if there's a secret door or trap within 30 feet. I'll stand out of that guy's weird range and cast it.
How does it look like when you cast this?
Like a wizard from Harry Potter casting Lumos. Can I say that? Or will we get DMCA?
No, you could say that.
Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot.
Yes, this is true, but why?
I am going to cast Detect Thoughts.
I thought you like agreeing, like, yeah, you can do that. They're like, yeah, I know.
I know, I was like, what? So mean. Okay, so let's
You're
see.
casting Detect Thoughts
Yes.
on.
I'm a prisoner.
Seems to have no effect.
He doesn't even have to do a wisdom saving throw?
Nope.
Alright. I'm gonna look at the guard and be like, no. I need you to bring him out. Or let me into that cage. I need to like
No, bring him
see if
out.
I need to see if he has an item on him.
This is a bad idea.
Put me in the cage.
The guard is no longer in the tent, by the way. He's left already.
Alright.
The gods are useless.
I'm gonna ask Arthur. I'm gonna be like, Arthur, you think I should get a guard? Think he might have an item nullifying magic on him or something.
Me, with an item. They took everything I have, mate.
I will check every crevice. No, just kidding.
Are you actually saying that?
She does not say that. She's like, well, I'm gonna check again.
Once again, putting on just a comically long glove.
She says, I'm gonna check again. Is that what she just says?
Yes.
He pulls back from the cell a bit and he kind of like puts his arms out like he's ready to be patted down. You're welcome to check all you want.
She's gonna go get a guard.
Did mine see anything?
There were no secret anythings anywhere.
I get rid of that.
She went to get a guard.
You walked out of the tent and
Yeah.
there's the 2 guards posted at the front.
She's gonna be like, is there any way you can open the cell so I can inspect the prisoner to make sure they don't have any items on them?
Not you too. Listen, little girl.
Kick him in the nut!
We are not here to facilitate whatever it is that you desire. We are simply here to make sure that those prisoners do not escape and that nobody else bothers you. Besides that, you are on your own.
Gonna look him up and down and she'd be like, I'm pretty sure I'm older than you. And other than that, clearly, you're no one of station. Who is your superior?
You're welcome to go and find him. He will probably tell you same thing. Please do not attempt to do anything with the prisoners. They just happen to be in the same tent as the robots you are supposed to be researching.
Where is your superior?
Is Hannah elf young or young?
Elf young.
She's
You're
elf.
50 years old?
She's still a kid.
You're
Yeah, I'm
50?
I'm like
She's under
60.
100.
50 is teenage for
I'm
elf.
60.
Oh, so
60 something.
you're right above teenage.
She's a woman. Jeez. Anyways, she's
I
a
didn't know-
consenting
I didn't know you're-
adult.
I didn't know Hannah was elf young.
She's elf young, yes. Anyways, but if a human that's 30 looks at her and says child, and she's just gonna look at them and be like, excuse me, I am your elder.
While Hannah's outside arguing with the guard, this guy puts his hands back down by his side. Look, mate, this would probably go a lot smoother if you just simply asked. It's not like I wouldn't talk to you.
So with him saying that, I'll pull up a seat, put it right next to the cell. Right next to the cell. Wait, do I have a journal? Did I get my stuff back? Did they yoink all my things?
Your stuff is in this tent, yes.
Yeah.
If Hannah brought it here.
She didn't. She sold it.
Oh,
It's all
yeah,
gone.
let's just assume I did.
She walks up to me with a huge coin purse at her side. Just cling, cling, cling. Where'd you get all that?
All right, DM. I'm going to start
Force fire.
trying to figure out the robot instead.
All right. What exactly are you trying to figure out about it? And that will determine what you need to roll.
All right. Well, is it open yet? I forget.
Yes, it's been. Arthur had opened it up pretty wide already, so you could see that most of it is very mechanical, except for within the chest plate and inside the head of this robot, there is a strange material which for us would be more of almost like that synthetic carbon fibers. I don't know if fiber optics is the right word.
Fiber optics is cameras.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't think it's the right word. But it's an electrically conducive composite material. There, that's the best way I can.
Electric jelly!
It's an electrically conducive composite material that looks like a bunch of individual fibers, almost similar in appearance to muscle fibers, but not that. Like, it's obvious that it's synthetic. And I believe, did Hannah say out loud already that it... Yeah, she did. She was kind of like mumbling about binding magic earlier,
Yes.
without really fully explaining it.
Binding magic, huh?
She's outside with the guards. Probably went off to go find the person to help her examine the prisoner.
Yeah, you're welcome to roll me an investigation check, and then we'll resolve later what you get.
Me?
Yes, you.
All right, I get this idea. I want to somehow try and move the robot closer to the prisoner.
Okay, that is going to be a strength check. And
Yeah, I was hoping that something was a rollable.
that is going to be a strength check. Arthur did pull this apart, so you're not going to need to carry the whole thing with you. Which part of the body are you trying to take over towards the prisoner?
Which part did she say was binding?
I don't believe she said it specifically, but go ahead and roll me an intelligence check to see if you could tell.
All right. And I rolled an 18.
Ooh, nice. So you could tell that you would need to either take the head or the chest piece.
All right, I'll try for the head first.
All right, so the DC for this strength check would be 12. It's not that heavy.
I wanted to try casting Mage Hand and lifting it like that. Can I do
too
that?
heavy for Mage Hand.
Okay.
If you do cast Mage Hand, I could give you advantage on that because it could assist you in the carry.
All right, so first cast Mage Hand and move it closer to the prisoner.
All right.
Like, just to see how far the anti-magic field goes.
As soon as it gets within 10 feet of him, it vanishes.
All right.
And he kind of side-eyes you while you're doing this, and then looks at Arthur, who's setting up his little camping chair in front of the cell.
So this time I'm going to bring the head over myself.
All right. Go ahead and make me that strength check.
16, hold on. 15.
And that works. You carry it all the way over towards him. And now you and Arthur are sitting by his cell.
Nothing, huh?
Correct. You don't see anything in particular change about this head in any way.
While sitting in my chair, I would go grab something to write with.
Alright, I'm assuming this all took in the same amount of time that Chaff was doing his little mage hand and grabbing the head.
Just sitting there, relaxed. First off, just seeing Chaff walking over with the head, I just tap the head with my foot. Is first question, how does this work?
You mean the head?
The whole thing.
How am I supposed to know, mate?
Writing on the paper did not give answer. Second question, Why does magic dislike you?
I don't know. I was born this way.
Writing down a vague answer.
If you must know, the machines, as they call them, weren't even invented in Groznik. It was actually made down in the Sunderlands.
I'll just, just lean back in this chair and just tell me what you know. I'd love to see what's in that mind of yours.
A lot of people would. I'm not much into sharing about my life, but if you must know, I've been everywhere. You could say I'm somewhat of a world traveler.
What race is he?
Go ahead and make me a perception check, because he's mostly covered.
Well, we know he's a common race because he has normal skin color.
Yeah.
If he was purple, I'd immediately say tiefling.
His eyes are purple.
Hey, punk.
you unnarrowed down all my thinking. 19.
19?
Wait, 18.
18?
Yes.
Okay. You look him over and most of his body is shrouded by this brilliant red coat that he's wearing. But when you look at his face, his eyes, the flawless skin, he seems to have all the grace of an elf.
Hey,
but his ears are rounded.
Hey, I was wrong.
And capped with some kind of jewelry that has varying design and material. He could be a half-elf, maybe? You're not sure. And the longer you stare at him, the more confused you are by what he is.
I say in Elvish, lovely weather we're having, isn't it?
He just smiles at you. And then turns to Chaff and looks at the head on the floor and then looks at Chaff. If you're wondering how to turn it off, it already is, mate. And the magic isn't active. So, you could have left it in the corner over there. I wouldn't have affected it either way.
I nod my head and then pick up the head. Hold on, let me rephrase that.
I nod the head.
I look down at the head and pick it up and bring it back to the table.
I have a question for you, Chaff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you at all look into any of the reflective surfaces of this robot?
Would I have done that? I mean, maybe.
That's fine. No pressure. He watches Chaff take this head back and then looks back to Arthur. You know what the real question is here is whether or not you should be helping them build more of these things.
I hate cryptic answers. Give it to me straightforward and I'll give you my reasoning.
That's ironic, coming from someone who gives only cryptic answers.
Well, yes, I can ask for you to do it different than I.
You don't like cryptic answers, but you give cryptic answers. You want me to speak to you straight, but you can't speak straight to others.
You seem to somehow know that I give cryptic answers. So yes, you should already know that I have my reasonings for keeping them cryptic.
Well, I have been listening to you talk since you walked in here. It didn't take long to surmise that.
It didn't take long to surmise that you're unique as well. And yet you won't say why. I have 3 guesses. You plan to escape here with knowledge you have acquired from me. You plan to escape here with knowledge that we figured out how to activate these automatons once I figured out how. You plan to escape your cage and kill everybody, making it seem like it was one of my party. So, we end research of these robots. There's more reasonings, but those are the ones that stand out. The ones you are allowed to hear as well.
He leans in real close to the edge of the cell, with his face pressed against the bars. I just want to be free, mate. I'm a bird in a cage.
Birds in cages get the best treatment. Being free, you have to fend for yourself. And besides, you're off to a horrible start being free. How did you end up like this?
You could say my ship had a bit of trouble crossing the border.
No, that's yours outside.
Yes. Even if I did get out of this cage, he leans back. I'd have to find a way to get her off the ground.
Leaning in, whispering, you have information of how those are made.
Get me out and my lips might be a little looser.
Oh, it doesn't work like that. Do you have the information or not? You must answer that before I let you out.
You'll never know.
I'll never know, but you'll have more trouble getting free. I just need time. I shall figure out how everything works. Eventually.
Oh, I have no doubt about that. You seem like quite the clever bird. But the real question is, once you do figure it all out, whether or not that knowledge will be used to something you agree with or not. That's the real question, isn't it? As I understand it, and he looks over to the empty cell between him and the other group, that space was reserved for you.
It was. I did something I admit was foolish. But I was still given more freedom than you.
Not all cages are made with bars, mate. Hannah.
Yeah. I only got a 10 for investigation. So she's just going to ask the nearest person, hey,
You found the camp cook.
I need...
Hey, chef.
Hey, chef, would you happen to know?
You say it wrong, you're like, I'm looking for the chief. Oh, chef, I got you. Go that way.
You approach the chef and it's this large, half-orc man. Ooh, what you need?
I'm trying to find someone who can help me investigate a prisoner. I'm not really sure who's in charge of them. Do you mind pointing the way for me?
What you need with prisoners?
I'm worried one of them has an item.
And where's your uniform, soldier?
I'm not a soldier.
You're a civilian in the camp.
I was brought here by your commander.
Which one?
I believe his name was Commander Locke.
Oh, the little one. Don't
Yeah.
tell him I said that.
I think he knows.
Don't mean he like it. Right. Well, if you want to get out prisoner, there's nothing better than dangling a little meal in front of them. That's what I always say. Nothing like getting to a man except through his stomach. Or, best way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Whatever. I don't know the saying. But I know it has to do with food, and that's what we're gonna do.
I think we should try luring him out with food. He doesn't seem the type. Certainly wouldn't mind trying it, but...
He puts his, big meaty hand on your shoulder. Every man is the type for food.
She looks at him, kind of amazed, and she's like, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna try it. Give me your best chicken leg.
He follows you back to the tent.
He
And
comes with me. Thought he would just give me a plate.
oh no, he's coming with his cookware and stuff. And you walk in
I got something better than the commander.
right as Arthur is talking about having done foolish things.
And so Hannah walks in and she's like, guys, this is the cook. This is Arthur, our resident wizard, and Chaff, our resident lizard.
The chef leans into you. It's the bird, right? That's the one we go convince.
No, he's not the prisoner. Just gonna motion towards the cage. It's that one over there.
I see. He strokes his chin, gets close to the cage. The man in the cage is sizing up the chef. What say you to a decent meal, prisoner? I haven't had a decent meal in quite a while. You gonna cook one for me? I will if you talk. Talking's all I've been doing here. Oh,
Great.
well, my job's done. He walks away.
Right, he doesn't do anything?
No.
All right, she's gonna grab him by the arm and be like, "Wait, I wanted you to cook something. I'm hungry too."
Oh, you want something, miss? Well, I already made a whole batch of things in the mess hall. Can't be using up any more rations, you know. Especially with all the citizens robbing caravans and all that.
Gonna look at him in disbelief as he leaves. She's gonna be like, "What the hell?" So, anyways, she walks up to the cage that the guy's in, and she kind of like presses her head against the bars, and she's like, "Just tell me why magic nullifies around you. I just want to know that."
He looks at Arthur, kind of in disbelief, and then looks at her. As I already explained to your mentor, teacher, pet, I was born this way.
Oh, great! Can you put your hand on this robot? Can we do that? Let's do that. Maybe he can dispel the
Boris,
fog.
who for the most part had been quiet this whole time, actually approaches at this point.
Boris is in here?
Yeah,
I
he's
didn't
been
know
here
Boris
this whole
was in
time.
here.
He followed Hannah to this tent.
Oh,
When did this happen?
yeah, I would have had him open the gate for me and been like, "Hold him down while I investigate."
Yeah, no, Boris wouldn't have done that. He approaches this cell and looks this guy in the eye. You are Amagus, no? And the man nods quietly. Then where is Grimoire? And the man sort of smiles a bit. I see that you're familiar, then. My father was one. Rare and interesting.
Black Clover here. Okay. So she's gonna stand up straight and kind of look to Bors and then the prisoner in amazement. So then my theory should be correct. His presence should be able to nullify the magic of the robot, right?
Already said this, the robot doesn't have any active magic about it.
Well, it has to be active. How do we activate this? She's gonna run to the robot and start like looking for an on switch.
Would Hannah even know that what an on switch is?
All right, she's gonna look for a knob or something that makes sense in this time period.
She's gonna look for a knob. Number 8 has entered the chat.
No!
She sees the power symbol directly on the robot's head.
What a strange rune. So yeah, she's just gonna inspect it for like maybe a way to turn it on or power it. Can I do an arcana check or something? Investigation.
So you already did an arcana check on this thing, which is how you even knew that it had some kind of binding capability.
Investigation.
And this robot is presently in pieces.
Isn't there other ones in there?
And they're in crates, yes.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna investigate for a possible power source or way to turn it on.
Okay.
It's 11.
You're at a loss here.
Yep, totally at a loss. This sucks.
Bors looks at Arthur and then back at this man. Arthur, you're familiar with what an Amicus is, right?
Can I roll history to see if I remember anything else about them?
I'll say you could do it at advantage because Arthur would have known Boris's father.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna roll the gold dice and the silver dice. Oh!
Double
No!
ones. Snake eyes.
I went for the silver dice without even looking at the gold dice. The gold dice had rolled a 20.
Nice. So on a nat 20, you are very familiar with what an Amicus is. You know that this is like a 1 in a million chance that this happens, and it's an absolute miracle that this is the second one you've met in your lifetime. Even as long as you have lived, this is a miracle for you to meet another. And you know for a fact that throughout the course of history that you've studied, this trait only ever appears in humans. You know that they have a naturally occurring anti-magic field that surrounds them within a close range at all times. And yet, somehow, they themselves are still able to use magic, and they carry around grimoires similar to a wizard's spellbook in which they jot down their own arcane formulas. And that's what you remember on a nat 20. He died.
Cast something.
I can't. I don't have my grimoire.
Cast one of the simpler spells that should have been committed to memory.
It's gonna twist around and she's gonna be like, what's all this business about a grimoire? What's a grimoire about?
It's a book. A spell book. Kind of like your wizard friend here.
So, you can do spell?
I can. If I had my grimoire.
So you're limited. I'm curious about your grimoire as well, but I wouldn't bring it close to you because I don't know your intentions. And she's going to turn around and continue searching the robot.
How many times do I have to say this? I just want out. I mean no one any harm.
She's going to turn around again. Well, then how did you end up here? Why are all the people here?
Because I was crossing the border with them, who also just wanted to cross the border.
I wanted to roll insight when he had said the hand that he just puts out.
You gonna roll insight on him?
Yes. Bruh. 11.
He seems to be telling the truth. So you are a smuggler? No. I am a traveler. I happen to be transporting these people when my ship was taken down. It's not my fault there's a war going on.
Can I roll insight to see if he's true about the traveler part?
You are welcome to.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna use the gold dice the same.
Gold dice is gonna roll a 1.
Oh! That was 20.
20 total.
20 natural.
There's no indication in his speech pattern that he is lying, but when you look at what he's wearing, how he carries himself, and you look at the people he's with and the way they look at him, you get the impression that he might not be saying everything. What he's trying to hide specifically, you're not sure, but he's clearly not telling the truth, or at least not the whole truth.
Hannah's kind of looking around. Have they told you guys any possible release date or anything?
Are all your apprentices this foolish? Looking at Arthur. We're in a war, lass. I'm actually surprised they kept us alive and didn't just kill us on the spot.
It just seems a little unfair to imprison people unrelated to a war.
Unfair? I don't blame them. They don't know who we are. I didn't have a flag flying on my ship. And why would I? I'm free. I belong to no one. I am the captain of my own soul. So naturally, these fascists would want to imprison me.
Hannah looks a little angry, a little uncomfortable, so she kind of just looks at him for like a moment and then she just kind of leaves the tent.
You call us fascists, but we are simply trying to protect our borders. Oh yeah, I've heard that one before. Wasn't your king saying something like that too at some point? Every time he expanded those borders? That was a long time ago. Oh yeah, and I could see much has changed since then.
Arthur jots down mentally and quiet.
And as you walk out again, one of the guards kind of laughs. What, do you have ants in pants? I've seen you come in and out of this tent at least 10 times already.
She's gonna look at him, her face clearly upset, and then she's just gonna kind of storm off.
Hey, where do they find these people? Where are you going to?
She's walking kind of aimlessly, honestly. She's just storming around, wrestling with her thoughts of, man, how unfair it is for these people. But at the same time, the uncertainty of who's an enemy and who's not during war. Understanding why they're in prison, but also hating it all at once.
I think you find yourself outside of the encampment at some point. You wandered through and nobody really said anything to you. Most people just kind of ignored you. You walk outside the camp and you find yourself alone on the side of the road that leads into New Flora. And you could see several of the civilians from the city kind of leaving with whatever meager things they could scrap together to escape this war zone.
She's just gonna kind of find a rock or something to sit on. Just kind of watch, observe the city, observe the people.
Anything specific?
I mean, she is curious about where the merchant group went, but I'm assuming she has no visual on that. But if she does...
She would not. She wouldn't even know that group had already left a different way out of the city. All she does see is just people coming out of the city. There doesn't seem to be that many, if any, going in. Most of the people she sees are coming out, as if they've been taking their time packing and then leaving. You do maybe recognize here and there some bagged goods that the merchants were carrying into the city. You recognize like some of the labeling and stuff like that, but that's about all that Hannah can see from this rock.
She's just observing at this point.
Chaff, are you doing anything?
I will continue work on the robot, seeing as nobody else cares.
And squeeze me!
I want you to go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw. And the DC for this is going to be 12.
Alright, how much did you say?
The DC is 12 for this.
Oh, darn.
What did you roll?
Oh, wait. Alright, so I rolled before that and got 11. And not 1. Wow.
Dun dun dun!
Alright, 11. What do I lose?
As you're rummaging through these crates, Chaff, on an 11, I will give you this. As you were rummaging through these crates, you come across your reflection on the polished chrome shell of these machines, these metal men, and you see a familiar face. It looks like you, but it's not you. And it turns to you, and it reaches for you and grabs hold of you. And you could hear within your mind,
We don't have your ring.
as you're staring back up at yourself. Never want to go back. And Arthur, you, Boars, the man in the cell, the prisoners, you can all hear Chaff saying this as he's staring into one of the crates, heaving as if he's just run a marathon.
I take note and aim my chair towards him while still being close to the cell of the Amagoose man.
Chaff, you are not trapped in the dark space, formless void anymore, but you can't seem to move your own body. And you hear this voice come out of you.
Alright,
May I headbutt the edge of the box to knock myself out? That's what I would do. Try to see if I can knock myself out.
I think I might have an idea, actually. You know, one of my, warlock powers is, telekinesis, right?
Okay.
Or, sorry, telepathy.
Okay.
Use that to warn the others.
Okay. So you're gonna reach out with your mind?
Yes. Boris and, Arthur.
And what do you say to them?
This is Chaff. My body is being controlled. Please be careful.
Boars immediately goes to draw a sword.
Still sitting down. Just do like the hand motion to like put it away and just like, I say, no need for that. It's still useful and Hannah will be sad if you kill it. Just put it in the center cell till it's normal again.
Chaff's body turns around to look at you guys, now becoming aware of the room it's in.
Or maybe injure it if it tries to leave.
Looks back at the machine, starting to scan the room. Oh, interessante. Chaff immediately darts for the edges of this tent.
I'm just giggling to myself. Oh, look, there he goes. Well,
And then, just the moment he gets his head underneath the wall of the tent, his entire body just vanishes. That's a neat teleportation trick.
my laughter stops. Instead, I just sit there, think to myself.
So, what's wrong with your friend? Why did he suddenly leave? And why were you going to draw your sword? It is because that day was not him. It was him, but not him. Looks at Arthur.
Slowly getting up and going to the point where he disappeared. Something, magical lizard. I do not know all of it. Whatever happened there, just tell Hannah that he went out for lunch. That's the assistant for you in the cell.
Speaking of Hannah, I am going to go look for her. You take care, Arthur, and do not talk too much to this man. He has a bad outlook on life. You would say that. I'll see you later, Arthur.
I wave him off while lifting up the piece of the tent from where Chaff disappeared.
You don't see anything.
I assume so. Put the tent back down. Sit back looking at the one solo guy. These people you brought with you, they wanted a new life?
Why don't you ask them yourself? The 5 other people in the cell are nodding.
Walk up to them. Are any of you related to one another? Brother, sister, mother, daughter, anything like that?
There's 2 of them that are clearly related. The others, it's not really sure, but they all kind of just nod at what you're saying anyways. They look terrified.
I'll ask in Elvish, do you understand me?
They don't appear to be elvish.
I'm still asking that.
They all kind of look at each other a little confused, and then one of them replies back, I can speak a little.
Looking at everyone in the cages, not really looking at the guy who answered me. And I will simply walk back to the table, dusting off the head of the robot, without a word to either of them. Just begin working on it again, poking and prodding at this time the magic fibers. I would like to cast a mage hand and grab onto the fibers, not tug or anything, just literally grab. See if that does anything.
Nothing.
Okay, I'm out of ideas.
I've done nothing and I'm all out of ideas.
Hannah.
Yeah.
After a while of you sitting there, you see a rather disheveled Chaff racing out of the camp and into the city.
As she sees him, she's gonna call out to him. She's like, Chaff? Chaff, where are you going?
He does not seem to respond to you, but Chaff, you can hear her voice.
She's gonna book it after him and be like, where are you going now?
He continues on into the city and to weave through the streets as if he's been here before.
Is she able to keep up with him?
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, because
Short legs, yeah.
Yeah. Short leg.
Pretty
I mean,
sure
lizards
you
could
can
be pretty fast. I don't know.
you're also monkish, so you can
True.
outrun him.
Okay.
Don't underestimate the short races.
Yeah.
You ever seen The Hobbit?
Shh, you're not supposed to mention that here.
She's going to run after Chaff until she catches up to him.
He turns around, looking at you in a huff. What is what?
She's gonna be like, what the? Chaff? You're finally talking?
You know this form.
Form.
With your eyes.
Who are you?
Who are you? I know you.
I've seen your face, but not on you.
I'm gonna do detect thoughts on him. So I believe that's a wisdom saving throw for him. You initially learn the surface thoughts of a creature, what is in the mind in that moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper. If you probe deeper, they must make a wisdom saving throw. So I don't know if you want to do surface level thoughts and then probe deeper, or how you want to do that.
When you detect his thoughts after he just said, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" and he was asking about your eyes, you piece it all together with his immediate thought, which is, what is a Cree doing here?
She's going to probe deeper. So wisdom saving throw. Spell save DC is 13.
Chaff, the fake you is really good at these. He got a 15.
And that's without advantage.
Since Chaff is there, does she get any sense of Chaff in that brain?
She cannot.
But she can tell it's not Chaff?
Well, he's talking and he's clearly behaving differently.
She's gonna ask him, what happened to Chaff? Who are you?
That is of no consequence. What are you doing here, Your Majesty?
She's gonna grab his arm roughly. Where is Chaff?
I assume you are referring to this form.
Yes.
He is here, annoyingly.
And you? Who are you?
I am an agent of Necroeconomy.
Her left arm is like holding his shoulder, and her right hand is now on the hilt of her sword, and she's like, where are you going right now?
He's gonna do an insight check on you.
What's he looking for?
He's trying to figure out why you don't know what he's doing or where he's going. He's confused.
Should I roll anything?
He got a 14 on that. I'm gonna say he failed. So he just remains confused.
I am going to meet up with the Defender to enact the plan.
The Defender? She kind of lets him go. Okay, but don't hurt Chaff, or I'll kill you both.
Hurt is just a vessel.
She's gonna grab him roughly again. No, he's not.
Why do you care about this creature? They are but slaves.
Maybe to you?
To me,
I see value in his life.
as forced labor. Why are you acting this way?
Why are you acting this way?
He's gonna make another insight check on you. Still doesn't make it.
So then she's going to release him and say, go. Like I said, he's my personal assistant, so he means more to me.
Go ahead and roll me deception.
No!
What did you roll?
It's 9.
9 total?
9 total.
Yeah, he sees right through it.
The confusion intensifies.
He pauses, kind of backs away from you a bit.
You have a face like royalty, but you do not behave like royalty. Who are you really?
And he summons these dark orbs of energy into his hands.
She kind of smirks unfazed and she goes, why don't you ask Tatiana? She knows.
Answer my question.
I am no one to answer to you. Can I do intimidation with that?
You're welcome to.
You are no one for me to answer to. I don't know. Would it sound cooler?
I don't have to answer to the likes of you.
No!
What did you roll?
It's not one. No! It's gonna be cool for once, man. My stupid bucket of water.
Oof. Does a 22 hit?
It freaking does. Yes. Wait, actually, hold on.
No.
No, it does. It hits. It hits. Yeah, it hits for sure. Yeah. Oh my gosh, do I have to kill Chaff now, bro?
Yeah,
I'd be more worried about yourself.
that too.
He fires off one of his hands at you, and it like grazes you as if he's shooting a warning shot, and you feel this force burn at your skin as you take 1 point of force damage.
Ooh, warning shot, okay.
Do not follow me.
I was not going to. Like I said, Tatiana will know. She will inform you of the situation. Do not hurt Chaff.
He starts to back away from you slowly, and then you just see him vanish from your sight.
She watches as he leaves, and she's going to look at her wound. It's like a little wound, right? Or no?
It's like rope burn on your skin.
She's gonna kind of trace it with her fingers over it. She's like, man, that sucked. And she's gonna start heading back, but she's gonna start playing a Song of Rest to help her heal as she kind of heads slowly back to the camp.
And as you are heading back to the camp, you see boars coming out of the camp. Oh, there you are. I was looking all over for you.
I'm not in the mood to duel you today.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing. I just have a lot on my mind.
What were you doing in city?
I saw Chaff running into the city. He
Oh, you saw the fake.
fake?
Yes, we heard voice in head. It said, "This is not real me. He has my body," or something like that.
Yeah, well, I couldn't stop him. I didn't want to hurt Chaff, so I just came back.
Quite a nimble little. Wait, he hurt you? You fought with him?
I didn't say he hurt me.
So you caught him and let him go? Did he say anything?
I didn't know how to stop whatever was controlling him. But no, nothing useful. That was a lie. Should I roll for that?
Yes.
Come on, lie well. Yeah, baby! So that is going to be a total of 24.
He completely believes every word you're saying.
Yeah, boy!
Chaff, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, Chaff.
Right.
DC is still 12.
Good. 16.
16. As the fake you is running through the city, it stops to take a breather, crouches down for a minute, looking around in every direction, making sure that no one's following him. And then he sort of slouches into a seated position, looks down into a puddle, and you're staring at yourself. And you can suddenly feel your body again. And you take hold.
No, not again. No, you can't do this to me.
Oh, but I can, and I will.
Are you actually saying that, or you're just being funny about it?
No, I'm not saying that. I smack my face a couple of times, and then look around to figure out where I am now. Oh wait, I already know where I am. Start heading back.
As you get up to leave, you hear a familiar voice. Little one, I thought you were watching after the princess. What are you doing here?
I point back in the direction I came from.
You're heading back to camp, but what were you doing out here to begin with? And how did you know where to find me?
Point at my head and shrug my shoulders.
Do you share knowledge with something else?
Yes, I'm right here. Please let me out.
You hear inside your head. Is it you in there? Or is something else in there with you?
Please take me to a reflective surface.
I start running.
Where are you going?
You start running away.
Yeah, back the way I came.
No, stop. Stop. Please. Please take me back.
And she doesn't follow you, she just watches you.
Stop running. What are you doing? Answer me. Do not speak, beast.
Keep ignoring him. Just head back to camp, I guess.
What is everybody doing?
Investigating the lock on the cages.
The locks on the cages?
Yes. I'm just getting close to it. I'm not actually touching it.
Oh, okay.
I don't touch stuff when I investigate. Arthur doesn't use hand.
She's gonna walk up to you and grab your shoulder like, hey, Arthur, you know, maybe we shouldn't think about breaking out prisoners when we're on high alert ourselves. You are a very watched man. And I honestly don't even know why they put you in this room with the temptation of doing other bad things.
I appreciate it if you do not assume what I am thinking.
Well, why else would you stare at a lock?
In all fairness, Arthur, you are, how do you put this? Oh, just say it, mate. He's senile.
No, don't say that word. Do not say that word. That's not a good word.
Yes. Continue believing this. I am just crazy. Seems that has been brought to light recently. I was just staring at the locks because I remembered something and then forgot it. Must be because of my age. I guess I'll continue with what I was doing.
What time of the day is it at this point?
It is nighttime, and Arthur, oddly enough, you're not glowing.
Am I near Purple Eyes?
You're not within the range of his anti-magic sphere.
The last time I was outside of this tent I guess the last time I've seen the outside of this tent, I lifted up the tent to see my chef. I noticed it was getting dark when I did that.
Yes.
Looking down at myself, but quickly looking back up towards the robot, I just stare at the robot for a second. Stare at Anti-Mage for a while. Cast Mage Hand. I see that I'm not in the range. Let Mage Hand disappear. Anna, I will be working on this machine overnight. You needn't worry about me. Go and find your scaly friend.
Oh, she found him already.
Ah, good to hear. Now, if you'd please, I've got work to do. Make sure whoever is controlling your scaly friend does not cause a ruckus.
I found him, but he ran off into the city. She's gonna find like a comfortable corner in the tent, and she's like, I think I'm just going to sleep for the night.
Just walking over to her and kind of like moving her with my foot. No. We have a tent. This is not the tent.
Oh, I was convinced we were prisoners at this point. She gets up, she looks at him, and she's like, okay, well, where is it? Can't find anything in this godforsaken camp.
It's literally right next to this one.
I was about to.
Oh, they built it already? Oh, that's
Yes.
right. Okay.
No,
So
don't
she
make the joke.
gets up, she dusts herself off, and she's like, oh, they finished the tent already?
No, my joke. It's forever gone now.
It's
I
gone.
was gonna Merlin some glasses and be like, maybe you need these.
Oh no, I forgot about it, that's all. I was convinced at this point that this was our tent. So she gets up, she dusts herself off, and she's like, I'm just gonna turn in for the day. And she heads over to the tent.
I'll stare down Boris, expecting him to follow her.
Well, I have been neglecting duties all day. I might as well head out myself. You have good night, Arthur. Perhaps you have more progress in the morning.
I don't say anything to him. Just kind of turn back towards the table with the robot and wave him off.
Alright, and looks at the guy in the cage. Doesn't say anything and leaves.
This tent is built on ground, right? There's no, they didn't put flooring or anything. Like a plank of wood for us to stand on.
Correct.
I'm going to grab a couple of rocks from the floor, turn them into sending stones, hand one to the anti-mage without saying anything, walk outside of his range. Testing, is this working? Do you affect these?
You do realize you're talking to a rock, right? You really have gone senile, haven't you?
Yes, truly I must have. Do you know how to work magic items? Do they work near you?
No.
No to what? Both?
What part of I am an Amagus do you not understand?
Good knowledge for later. Now, pass me back the stone.
Are you studying me or the machines?
I don't know what I'm studying. Remember, I'm a senile old man.
He sits down back on the bed he was on previously. Good luck figuring that all out.
I'll walk back towards his cage, taking a seat once again, trying to cast all my cantrips. Do any of my cantrips cast?
Near him?
Just in general. Yeah, near him, but I'm not aiming at him, just I'm near him.
If you're trying to cast near him, nothing is working. In fact, whenever you are within his sphere of influence, you feel that your connection with magic has been severed. You still have a sense of the flow of time, but the arcane energies that course through you have all but vanished.
I'll walk outside of his influence and cast firebolts near the foot of his cage.
As you fire this firebolt in, it just fizzles out as it enters his sphere of influence. God, you're nauseating. What part of magic doesn't work around me do you not understand?
The said stone turned back into a rock.
Your sending stone?
The one I gave him,
It doesn't seem to work with yours for some reason.
but it's still a sending stone.
Mm-hmm.
I may be nauseating, but at least I won't use you as a tool of war. You shouldn't have told that man what you were.
Oh, I doubt very much that they'll want to use me for anything.
Really, you seem like an excellent shield against magic.
Right, but it's not magic that those machines are using.
More information. Well, free, I might add.
I don't know if you noticed, there are guns firing outside.
Yes, but the robots, they're off. You say they're already off when they entered your zone. If I turned it on and it came near you, how would it act?
Not telling until you get me out of here.
Focused on the robot? Where is your grimoire?
That's something I'd like to know myself.
Where did you keep it?
Probably in that Riker fellow's hut.
Only your kind can cast those spells?
Cast wood spells.
It's a grimoire. I assume it's full of things that could be casted.
The magic within the grimoire it's not uncommon knowledge, it's just grimoire itself has a special bond with an Amagus.
So your grimoire is a focus?
Something of the sort. It's like an anti-magic. You might...
Just putting my hand up to him. Just like, no. I understand. My magic is a faucet being turned on. You simply just need to turn it. Yours is more of a barrier, so yours can seep through.
No, not like that either.
Oh. Sit back down how I was again.
You could say that as a wizard you borrow from the weave, but as an Amagus, I am the weave. Hello, and thank you again for joining us for yet another episode of the Silent Bard Tavern. We always appreciate your patronage here, as well as sharing with your friends, family, partners. I am your host, the Silent Bard. I do all the editing. I run the show. I am also the DM, sometimes, most of the time. Arthur Petrikov is played by Treasure or Schmeckle. Hannah Sakrov, or Savannah Kriege, is played by JustMay, and Chaff is played by PixelTea and or Johnny. Music is by Sayer Roberts. And if you like what we're doing here, if you enjoy the show at all, please share with someone, and you can always follow us on Blue Sky or even join our Discord, which the link to which is in our episode description. We thank you again, and we hope to see you here again at the Silent Bard Tavern.